Hello there, welcome back to another episode of Don't Sweat the Technique. This week we're going to talk about puzzle solving. So we're going to figure out how to find your beta and get through the crux. So what is beta? Your specific method that you're choosing, the choreography of the boulder problem. What's the crux? The hardest bit. It's the part that's stopping you from progressing on the climb. And that tends to be where we have to do the most puzzle solving and really find the most efficient way. As route setters, we want to create a puzzle that has an answer, and when you find it, it should be nice and gratifying. And that's the intended beta. However, sometimes, if you're a different size or strength or flexibility or proclivity, the beta for you will be different from what we intend. So I have 3 tools for you to help you with your puzzles. First is power spots. Second, reverse engineering. And third, cheat holds. First is power spots. So what's a spot and what's a power spot? So a spot is where someone else puts their hands up to sort of help us when we fall, to guide us onto the mat. And a power spot is where they actually push you onto the wall. It's a tool for us to learn more about the route, to help us lower gravity a bit, to make things a bit less physical so that we have a bit more freedom to move our bodies around, try a bunch of stuff without getting tired or falling off. One of the really good things is that sometimes you have to climb into a really difficult position, and by the time you get into that position, you're tired, or you might not have grabbed a hold just perfectly. So having someone assist you so you can get to the move that you really want to try is really helpful. And this is part of breaking up the route and trying the crux in isolation. So having a power spot is going to let you get to that crux that you're really interested in and be fresh and be focused. Having just a little bit less gravity on will give you that confidence that yes, you can reach that, you can physically span that, and you can get that hold. And then gradually, as our body learns this move, we reduce the amount of assistance. So by the end, it's just the lightest touch and you're basically doing it by yourself. But you've started to learn that you can do it. Second is reverse engineering. And we touched on this a little bit in the coordination episode. But the key is we want to hang the destination. Figure out where your body needs to be or can be. So we want to cheat our way into the destination position and then see if we can apply the physics to reverse it back to the start. If you attack a move from the bottom up and from the top down, you're going to learn enough that you should be able to figure out how to do the whole move. The last trick is cheat holds, or I like to think of it as a baby version of the move. So if I have 2 horrible crimps doing a hard move, I'll grab a jug for the second hold, and that'll help me generate some movement, but I'll start to learn how to do that movement. And then progressively, I'll move that jug to a lower hold, so the move's bigger and bigger, but I'm building that confidence, I'm building muscle memory, and I'm starting to learn some stuff rather than just falling off every single time.
So I'm really trying. Thank you to everybody who's working from home. Stop the spread of the virus, household to household. That's the way we're going to win and beat it.
Yeah.
And we're going to beat it together.
We're staying home today. We're staying home today. We're staying home today. Yeah. We're staying home today. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Household to household. That's the way we're going to win and beat it. And we'll beat it together. That's fine. Together.
We're staying home today. We're staying home today. We're staying home today.
So today we went through a few tricks and tools that will help you break down your boulder problems, work through the crux, and just progressively build confidence and muscle memory so that you can execute the hardest moves. So then once we've got this crux in isolation, we can start linking it from the start through the crux, and then from before the crux through the end of the problem, and then start doing send burns. So to summarize, we talked about power spotting. So it's gentle assistance to try to take some gravity off the climber. And remember to always ask before you spot somebody. Secondly, we talked about reverse engineering, figuring out what your destination was, and power spots are a really helpful way to get into that destination. And third, we talked about cheat holds and making slightly easier versions of the move to build up that confidence, muscle memory, execution. Cool. So hopefully these are some more tools to sort of help you learn more about climbing. So let us know if you've got any requests, suggestions, comments. We'd really love to hear from you. And yeah, see you guys soon.